Hi, this is Mark. What I want to do in this section is to show how you can edit imagery before you import it in iTwin Capture Modeler and get a better result out. So I've got an example here. This is a model capture dataset capture with an Mavic 3 Enterprise. All standard settings, just put it in iTwin Capture Modeler and get a model out. So what you see, and this is a part of a bigger model, so this is only one side of it. So what you see over here is a bit dark, and you see with color differences, shadowing, and also on this side. What I want to do is what I already did, but I'll show you the end result first. Let me put this one on the side. I can do that with this option. And then this is a model, and the views are synced. That I already did. That's what I'm going to show you in this session, how to do this. So you see big color differences over here. If I see, especially over here, you see a bit of a difference. So this is on the left side, original one. On the right side, I added the imagery before I imported an iTwin Capture Modeler. What I'm gonna do that with an open source software, that's RawTherapee. So if you go to this website, and let me drag it in, you can download it and use it for free. So you download the version that you need, and you can start it, import the imagery, and adjust the colors. So these are the images that I use, and that's images, and I've got already one open over here. So you can see a bit the colors are quite dark underneath. So let's start a row. So I started, close this one. So first I browse to that what the images are. So on the C drive, I copied it to the temp folder. CC. So these are all the images. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open one of them where I think this is a bit like an average one from this data set. And on the right side you have an option shadows and highlights. Turn that one on. So I activate it. And now I can, if I zoom in a little bit more, I can do something like with highlights. So I can change the highlights, and you have to see what part of it affected, but also the one is shadows. If I do now shadows, you see the color changing. So this is too much, but I go a little bit back and do something like this. So you take an image, you play around with these settings, and then when you think it's correct, you on the right side use an option copy. Then if you want to apply this setting for all this imagery here, so you do right mouse, select all. Select also now all images are selected. Then right mouse you do processing paste. And now it's applying all these settings to this imagery. So that's gonna take some time. So you see it's processing now. So you have to wait till that one is finished. And what I noticed, if you go to this folder with the imagery and let's put details up, sorted by name, you see there's a file created for every file that is processed. So that's a way of checking it if all files are done. And you can also, of course, see it over here. When they're now all finished, you do right mouse again and then make sure that everything is selected. So to make sure you can do select all again, you post to job queue. So all this processing is now posted to a job queue. If you go over here, in the processing queue. You see what's in the queue. You can change the folder where you want to save it. So I put it in. So go here and then create folder. Something like this. So I create a subfolder. So now its settings are saved, and over here you can play with the quality. So you can change also output formats if you want to set quality. I just leave it like it is at this the standard settings. And now over here, if you want to start, you press here and start processing. So if I go to the folder now, we should be able to. And there should be a subfolder now created. And now the images are being processed. So all the changes that I make on that image, that example image that I had, will now be applied to all the imagery in this, what I have selected over here. And when that is finished, I can just import it and I can capture Mola and do the same normal process. You see now that the job queue is almost empty, so the last file is now processed, so I don't need this anymore, so close it. And you see here, all these files are now created, so if I open one, see like one, example 35. So this is the one that we just edited, and let's go back to the original one, number 35. Five. And you see right away the differences. And so this is on the left side, the original one, on the right side, the one that I just edited. And now basically it's the same as what we normally do. So you have your imagery, you import your images, your area triangulation, and you create a model. So there's nothing different than what normal is. And then, yeah, you see over here again. So these are the two on the left side, the original one, on the right side, the one we just with the change imagery. And so you can see it's not only the color, but yeah, you see it looks better. It's just a bit sharper, especially if we go underneath here. So you see really the change in the model. So I hope this was useful, and if there are more questions, yeah, just contact me. We can have a discussion about this workflow. Thank you.